I'm back on. This is Izzy. I'm here to do a quick chapter at God of Highschool 122. Basically, it's a continuation of last chapter, obviously. It starts off with Yumi-Ra riding Toma. She's still trying to run interference on Priest Saturn. She's flying around. Saturn catches on. She fires the light shot and it turns into a rope. It ties Yumi-Ra to Toma. Yumi-Ra yells out, "My body's my sword." She cuts straight down the middle, gets herself out. Before she can continue on, though, Saturn knees her. She's about to face punch her, but she gets blitzed really heavily by Moonji and Daiwei, and they come in. They rescue Yumi-Ra, and they have to retreat because basically the Nox soldiers are coming in full force. It's a bunch of them, and they're trying to go to the old Samsung station. So while they're running, she gets healed by Gumi. He's like, "You gotta pay attention better than this." And Daiwei scolds it too. He's like, "I just told you to run interference, not to fight her." She's like, "I got it." She's hesitant. She's like, "I got it." She's hesitant. I mean, I don't know. I felt like she should have been able to like counter faster, and she shouldn't have been able to get me. Like she should have just got the fuck out of the way. I mean, I'm just saying, like there should have been some kind of power ups because I'm assuming like it's been a couple of months from what I could gather from the past chapters since the whole tournament, got scrapped and shit. And basically they're running, and Muji, he gets hit by some kind of I think it's gravity Churyuk, because the priest that does it, we haven't seen him, but he's floating iron beams, so it's either wind Churyuk or it's gravity Churyuk. I'm not entirely sure because I don't know who it is. He has a mask on, and it's this weird ass mask with this giant nose. At first I thought it was Axley, but then I was like, no, it can't be Axley because Axley would have had the angel wings and he would have had his national treasure out. So I was like, who the fuck is this guy? But basically after that they're forced to go underground, and then they're running and they're running and running, and then they get ambushed by Axley. So Moongi, he's fighting Axley. The shitty fucking traitor Judge R drops in. He's like, "This is the end of the line." Then the other priest, who I don't know, he's still masked. He comes in, and he's just holding up Moonji. And Daiwei's like, "Okay, I think this is enough." Some ball lightning drops. Everyone's blinded basically. Then we see a silhouette, and then Jin-Mo-Ri comes out, and he yells out, "Yoi, grow." And that's pretty much the end of the chapter, because you see two final shots of like the whole city, and then the second shot is like the city moving up and down. So I'm assuming he fucking wastelanded all the priests, because there was some thought process. Daiwei was like 12 priests, 10 believers, and 1 bishop, and I'm like, 1 bishop, but the only bishop is Manduke as far as we've seen. So I'm like, maybe Judge R is a bishop now. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's possible. He's fairly strong, so I mean he could be. But basically that's the end of the chapter in a nutshell. There wasn't a lot of reveals really, because nothing actually happened except for like, the interference, the running away. It was a light amount of, well, about an average amount of action. No negative points really, except usually there's about 30 pages and it was 25 this time, but it's not a big deal. It's just 5 less pages. I mean, the author's been releasing it really quickly, so I'm not too upset about it really. I mean, we got like two chapters like a couple weeks ago at basically the same damn time. So I was like, okay, fuck it, it's not a big deal. But I'm gonna give this about a 4 out of 5. It's pretty good in my opinion. That's all I gotta say on this. You guys have a great day. That's pretty much it. I'm out of here. Signing off.